What's going on, DBS community? Elmo Gonzalez here with G Sports and Entertainment. As you can see right here, we got a Janemba deck profile. But hey, look at this. Right next to it, the North American Championship 2019 card. Obviously somebody won it all. And that somebody is Hardesty. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Elmo.
So we're here at the Pro Play Tour in Orlando in the Bandai regional event. Dehan finished first, winning it all, finishing 19th in Swiss, and coming back just to demolish the top 32. How was your tournament experience this weekend, Dehan?
Tournament ran well. It was smooth and just great atmosphere. Got to meet everybody. I enjoyed my time. Loved my deck. Glad it worked out. Scamble.
Well, as everyone knows, you've been known to play Janemba, and you took that deck this weekend and took the event, going first place and winning it all. Let's go ahead and get to that deck profile.
All right. Obvious Janemba leader. Everybody should know what it does. If not, you'll find out eventually. Start off with the classic 4 Senzu Beans. Basically, every blue deck needs this. Helps stop the aggro. Up next, 4 Dimension Magics. Best negate in the game, probably. I don't know. I love it. We got 2 of the Bardog Awaken Intensity, or Instincts, excuse me. Card just helped to filter out my hand of anything that's clumped, mainly like extra Frost Deadly Poisons and such. And going on next, we only played 3 of the Beerus Fickle Gods. Usually it was like one of the second mana charges, or it's just the easy charge at any point in the game. Worst case, it's just a 2-mana beater that draws a card. A couple of the one-ofs. We got the 1 God Strike Beerus, the classic. Always gotta have it. You just get the gotcha moments, and it's just free wins when your opponent dumps everything for no reason. The 1 Further Instruction Champa. Since this build does play more counterplays, you get a lot more pokes, so you can be more aggressive against your opponent, and this dumping on a double strike just is the easiest way to end the game randomly. Another odd one-of is the one of Urgent Aid Kami. Most of the time it's just there to be a green mana source, and it's a 0-cost combo power, as the deck does utilize a lot of mana on its turn, so having a mana for a combo is kind of, you got to be careful with it. Then we have the 4 Invulnerability Cells. We kept this one over the Goku due to the fact that it was green, so you could use it as a charge, and having more combo power and draw power to filter for my counterplays. Then you can pick and choose which super combo you want. I just use the North Kai. It's what I kept with, and I have the foils of. And for Janembas, we played 2 Reality Benders, and we played 3 Agent of Destructions. The AODs played this over. People want Demon Swords and such, but this one untaps the mana and replaces itself while applying crit pressure. A Reality Bender can just be a random turbo mill win con, or if you have nobody on board, it's just a 1-drop to apply pressure back towards it. Now, we play 4 of the Arrival Bojacks. You can mill your opponent on their turn. You can use them as like a pseudo negate for like 2 attacks. You can Arrival in, thus tap down an opponent's battle card, and then block another attack while milling them on their turn. So it also plays around the counterplays. We play 4 of the Bojack negates, mills on their turn, so I don't have to focus as much on Janembas and tapping out for it. I can just play hyper defensive while still milling them out. It's also a good yellow for the Arrival for the Bojack. Play 3 Frost Deadly Poison. Card's insane. Having a Bloodlust and Janemba, I don't have to worry about certain cards, obviously like Dark Banisher Fu. If they don't force me to tap out enough, I just make them waste their entire turn on that, and I get to replace my card and untap a mana. Usually I try to sit at 3 because of that. Now we're getting to the main core of the deck. Reason why we're tricolor is just because of Vegeta the Cruel. This card on the play, if you can counterplay their first turn too, is extremely oppressive. Like this deck, you always want to go first and usually have this ready. Up next, play 3 of the Undying Spirit Gohans. This Gohan is the best thing against Universe 6 decks. It just keeps their tempo off and they really can't tap you out. And it's just like, it's a cheap body to play while disrupting your opponent's turn. And we played 3 of the Champa counterplays. It's just another nice card to tap them down. It works as a negate in a way while replacing itself, and is the best way to fight against like the Kaioken based decks. It just stops their turn completely and gives you another turn while replacing itself. Alright.
and you guys can thank Dehan for this card right now. So get him while you can.
Frost Deadly Poison Spike. Yeah. For sideboards, it's for Vegeta making an entrance just for the mirror match. We knew that a lot of Janembas were coming in, so we boarded heavy for the mirror. And another one for the mirror was actually Sneak Attack Vegetas. If you're on the play, this card's really good. If they're tricolor, it has barriers, so Vegeta the Cruel doesn't just completely eat your whole turn while you can apply threats and start attacking their hand size. Play 2 Source of Power Son Gokus. The Goku itself is just for any matchup that will stall you, like the Shenron matchups, or even the mirror match. If you can get on the play, just applies pressure back towards them. We got 2 Gusong Goten Family Justice. It helps clean up the Toa matches and any pan deck or anybody that likes to go low to the ground. It's a cheap removal spell while applying combo power to one of your attacks on their battle cards. And I played 2 of the promo Goku Blacks because in any time that I felt like one card wasn't needed, or if I just wanted a little more filtering or pressure, he was just a free input while also being a blue body for the arrival for the Bojacks. And to complement the Goku Blacks and the Bardogs is the all too easy. Just you can pitch the negate off the Goku Black and or the Bardock for the Shenron matchups or a Kaioken matchup, just to try to make their life a little bit harder. And that's the deck.
So going back to this tournament, obviously this tournament was a closed event for the main event. This field of players was a heavy field of really good players, and Dehan came out number 1. Again, he plays decks that he feels is great for a format. He has a great eye on deck decision making. So this event is a huge thing, especially for him as well as all the other Janemba players that want to play Janemba. But other than that, Dehan, great job this weekend. As always, we want to thank everybody in Jacksonville, Tim Miller at Jack's Game Center. Shout out to Dusty O'Brien at Kitchen Table Meta, as well as G Sports Entertainment. Dehan, great job this weekend. We can't wait to see what you do at Nats.
All right. Thank you.
All right, buddy.